ever felt like your to-do list, it's like it's writing itself? Like AI should have this whole productivity thing like figured out by now, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get this.
Okay.
It does.
It does.
We're diving into Agentic Workflow today, and
All right.
let me tell you, it's about to like totally change how you even think about getting things done. Seriously.
And not just, in the way you might think, like at first glance, this isn't about, another scheduling app or reminder system.
Yeah.
We're talking AI that like operates on a whole new level here.
Right. And we snagged this article. It's from OpenAPI Hub's community, and it is hot off the press, October 4th, 2024.
Oh, wow.
So we're like right there, like on the edge of what is about to explode in the AI world.
Yeah, and what's so fascinating about this is it's a real shift, right? Because we've been so used to telling AI, do this specific thing.
Right.
With Agentic Workflow, it's like saying to the AI, here's the goal, you figure out the best way to get there. It's true. It's like having a superpowered personal assistant, but hopefully with, less need for coffee breaks and pep talks.
Hopefully, yeah.
So how does it actually work? Well, the article breaks down something called the 4 design patterns of Agentic Workflow.
Yeah, you can think of these as like the fundamental principles that make this whole system like work, that make it tick.
Okay, so first up is reflection.
Yeah.
Now, before anyone pictures like AI having a therapy session.
Well, now that you mention it.
Right. I would listen to that podcast.
For sure.
But seriously, reflection here means the AI is constantly like analyzing its own performance. It's not about, feeling bad about mistakes. It's about saying, okay, how can I do this better next time?
Exactly. And that's a game changer in terms of like trust, right? Because now we're talking about AI that doesn't just spit out answers, but it actually learns and adapts over time.
Okay.
So think about like customer service AI.
Yeah. Okay.
It could go through past interactions, identify what worked, what didn't, and actually improve its responses over time.
Okay, so AI that learns from experience. Now we're talking. What's next?
Tool use.
Ooh.
So imagine giving AI the ability to not just process language, but to actually use tools.
Okay.
We're talking accessing real-time data, using calculators, even tapping into specialized databases, all to achieve a specific goal.
Hold on. So not just like reading about the stock market, but actually pulling real-time data, like analyzing trends, and then maybe even giving me like some hot stock tips.
Precisely. It's about empowering AI with the right tools for the job.
Okay.
And then letting it do what it does best: analyze, strategize, optimize.
Okay, so AI that learns and uses tools. Uh-oh, are we getting nervous yet, human workers?
I'm kidding, mostly. Okay, what's design pattern number 3?
So this one is all about planning.
Okay.
And, and we're not talking about like picking out the best brunch spot, although if AI could do that.
Game changer. Okay,
Right.
but back on track. Planning for AI, like how does that actually work?
Well, think about it. How do you tackle a big, complex project? You probably break it down to smaller, more manageable tasks, right?
Right.
That's exactly what this planning pattern enables AI to do.
Okay.
It's like having, an AI project manager that can take that big goal and create like this detailed roadmap for achieving it.
So no more like staring at a blank document, just feeling overwhelmed. The AI just like does the planning for you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can break down those tasks, assign deadlines, even anticipate like potential roadblocks, all to like ensure that things stay on track and on schedule.
Okay, I am here for anything that is going to prevent project derailment.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so last but definitely not least, we have multi-agent collaboration. So it's like, what, putting together like an AI supergroup? Is that what we're talking about?
It really is, yeah.
Yep.
With multi-agent collaboration, we're moving beyond just, one AI handling everything.
Right.
Instead, we can create teams of specialized AI agents.
Okay.
Each with their own, unique skill set, and they work together towards a common goal.
Okay, so instead of one AI wearing all the hats, it's like having a whole team of specialists, and like each one handles their own part of the project.
Exactly, yeah. So one agent might be incredible at coding,
Right.
while another one excels at, quality assurance, and then another one handles like the creative aspects.
Okay.
By combining all their strengths,
Yeah.
we can achieve way more than any single AI could on its own.
This is kind of blowing my mind a little bit, I'm not going to lie. So we've got the 4 design patterns: reflection, tool use, planning, and multi-agent collaboration.
Right.
But how do we actually like use this? How do we use Agentic Workflow? Well, the article mentions, code-based frameworks and no-code platforms.
Yeah, so there are different approaches, obviously, depending on your technical skills.
Well, of course.
And like what you're actually trying to achieve.
Right.
So if you are, comfortable with code, Frameworks like AutoGen and LangGraph give you a lot of flexibility, a lot more control to build like really sophisticated workflows.
But for those of us who consider like writing an email a technical achievement?
Right. Well, that's where these no-code platforms come in.
Okay.
So they provide a much more user-friendly way to create and manage these workflows, even without any coding experience.
Yeah.
It's about making this technology accessible to everyone.
That's huge. Okay, so no matter like your tech skill level, you can potentially benefit from agentic workflow.
Exactly.
But let's talk like real world impact here. Where is this actually being used? The article mentioned customer service as one example.
Yeah, absolutely. Imagine like near instantaneous customer support 24/7.
Okay.
And we're not just talking about, automated responses.
Yeah.
We're talking AI that remembers your past interactions. Like it understands your needs.
Yeah.
And can actually help resolve issues without waiting for a human agent.
No more navigating those phone trees of doom.
That's amazing. Okay, but what about something like data analysis? That just seems very like spreadsheet heavy.
Right.
Like spreadsheets are my own personal productivity, like kryptonite. But with agentic workflow, picture this. What if the AI could like pull all the relevant data, analyze it for you, and even like highlight the key takeaways so no more like endless scrolling?
You're exactly right. It's about taking those like tedious, time-consuming tasks and just taking them off your plate completely. So imagine AI generating reports, identifying trends, even offering like potential solutions, all while you're focusing on the bigger picture strategy, decision-making, the stuff that humans excel at.
That's like giving your brain like an efficiency upgrade.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've covered like customer service and data analysis, but this feels so much bigger than that.
Right.
Like what else can agentic workflow like revolutionize, do you think?
Oh, this is where it gets really interesting, I think. Think about content creation.
What if AI could write that blog post or draft that social media update or even create like internal communications, all while, maintaining your consistent brand, voice, and style?
So marketing teams could basically have like a team of AI copywriters like working around the clock for them.
Exactly, yeah. And it frees up, the human writers to focus on, strategy and creativity and like the more nuanced aspects of storytelling, the things that AI can't quite replicate yet.
Right. It's not about like replacing the human jobs. It's about making us like better at them. Okay, last question, and then I'm going to go apply for a job as a like professional AI whisperer.
Okay.
The article mentioned task scheduling.
Right.
Is agentic workflow about to become like my new best friend and personal assistant?
Think of it this way. Imagine an AI that can manage your calendar, it can schedule your meetings, even prioritize tasks based on deadlines and importance. It's like having a, hyper-organized assistant who never forgets an appointment, never misses a deadline.
I think I'm in love. So no more like frantically searching for that like sticky note reminder that you wrote like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly. It takes care of all those logistics so you can just focus on, what really matters. And, this isn't some far off distant future we're talking about. This is technology that's like rapidly developing right now.
It is. And this whole episode has basically been one giant aha moment for me, to be honest. So as we kind of like wrap up this deep dive into the world of agentic workflow, I have one final thought for our listeners out there. What if this isn't just about productivity, right? What if it's about unlocking like new levels of creativity and innovation? If AI can handle all those tasks that like bog us down all the time, just imagine what we could achieve with all that extra time and brain power. Something to think about, right? Thanks for joining us on this absolutely incredible journey into the future of getting things done.